What is going on, everybody? Today we're back with another video. I've got a microphone. It's a perfect position for it. But anyways, we've got the Rincon here in the shop. As you can tell, like, you're probably thinking, what are we going to do to it today? Because it's already the best four-wheeler in the world. Except for anything but a Honda. But it is the best Honda in existence. But anyways, it's starting to turn a little pink. Don't look at that. But anyways, today, over here on the table, we've got some new parts for it. We've got a K&N high-flow air filter to go along with that exhaust that I put on it a while ago. We've got a SuperATV disc brake conversion kit for the front because the drum brakes are crap and do not work at all. We've got a Extreme Products 2-inch bracket lift on it. I went with a bracket lift because some of the lifts, like the SuperATV 2-inch lift, had a bracket for the front of it, but the back of it, it just had spacers for the springs, and if you space out the springs, it limits your shock travel, and I don't want that. And I've got this East Lake axle because one of my axle boots busted, and it started popping and carrying on. So I bought this East Lake axle just because I looked like they had good products. Got this brand new heavy duty axle. Look at the size of that shaft. Look, come here.
Look at the size of mine.
Look at the size of this shaft compared to the old one. It may be too dark, but this one is way bigger than that original one. So anyways, this is the one that's busted here, so I'm going to replace it. I probably should have just replaced both of them, but for now, I'm just replacing one. But I got this East Lake thing, and I guess that's all the product we have for today. So we are going to have a blast, put all the stuff on the four-wheeler, and see what happens. Alright, before we get started with the lift kit and everything, we're going to measure the current ground clearance on this thing. I'll measure the front and the back, because I think the front sits a little lower. At the lowest point, it looks like 9.5 inches of clearance. So, I'm pretty sure the front does sit a lot lower than the back. Alright, so lowest point in the back looks like 11 3/4 on the back. So, that's a huge difference in the front and the back. But Cody's already started on the air filter because Cody's good at that sort of thing. Right, Cody? Good old K&N air filter. The original one, it doesn't look awful. It's probably not the original, but you know what I mean. But anyways, next we're going to jack up the front, and we're going to start with the front lift and the disc brakes. So let's get on with it. First thing we gotta do is take this bolt out, release the shock on both sides, and then we'll stick the lift bracket through. If I was to do anything else to this four-wheeler, that's what it would be. Yeah. Because then it would really outperform it. Pick up on that a little bit. Got it! Yay! Alright. So there's that shock loose. We've got this piece of the lift, and we are going to slide it through on the back side right here, and Cody's on the other side to grab the other side. Alright, so Cody's holding it over there. Next, the spacer right here does not fit up in there.
It's like you have a house cut.
Be right back. Alright, so we got that spacer tap. We got a bolt here.
So this is
slide it on this thing.
Bag number 1.
Yep.
Which there's instructions to this.
That goes there. And that goes right there. So then, another bolt, and it comes with these washers. One washer goes on this side, so stick this bolt through, stick a washer in there.
Between the shock
and the new bracket. and then get another washer and stick it on the other side of the shock.
Can you tighten up the bolts in the back?
In the back?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Can you tighten up the bolts in the back? Like, can you get to that bolt in the back and tighten it up? Come down.
No.
And do the same
Actually,
thing
I'm
on the
gonna
other
do the
side.
other side, and then after both sides are on,
Then he's gonna tighten
I'll
up.
tighten them down.
So.
Lane's tightening down the shocks, and we're fixing to work on the new brake conversion kit on the front. Hopefully this box has good picture instructions, because I hate reading. You would read something like that. Dang, I packed a mess out of this. Some good packing. Got like wheel spacers or something right there. These are the calipers. A and B. Some weird smells coming out of this. Whoa, that's a nice disc. Oh crap.
What?
There's no instructions. No, there's not. There's no instructions. So this is a follow along kind of thing. This is a figure it out as you go. So we're gonna figure it out as we go. What's going on, people? Next thing's the brake conversion kit. So there's no instructions in the box. So first thing we're gonna do is take the drum off. We're taking everything off back to the knuckle back here, and we're gonna go from there. So really all there is to it is take everything off. So that's what I'm about to do. Yep, gonna take all this off. Super fun, interesting stuff. Alright, Cody already put this bracket on, and the two holes go to the back, because that's where the caliper sits.
Yeah.
Now we need the spacer and the brake disc. Alright, next step, we need this inside piece out of the brake drum. So to get that off, we'll take these 8mm bolts out. But I'm going to knock the studs out first, I think. Yeah, that works. Don't damage the threads, though. Even though you don't need them anymore. Yeah, I'm done. Alright, so there's the studs knocked out and these two 8mm bolts. Hold it in. Gonna have to take it to the vise. No, I can get it loose. I can do it. There you go. Alright, you got run these down. Alright, got it back on the axle and the knuckle. Put the nut back on. Castle nut back on. Impact right there, right there. Alright, got the caliper. Stick it on the back here, over the rotor, or the disc. And two small.
There's two things that AMPAP will use for their cat.
Alright, we got this brake system done. Got the brake line all ran. This side was easier to run than the other side. And, yeah, very nice. Brakes are on. All you gotta do is put the wheels back on the front, put the lift on the back, and this thing will be done. Put the wheels back on the front. Put the wheels back on the front. Bleed the brakes. Oh crap, we do have to bleed the brakes. Let's do that right now. We'll bleed the brakes right here. Alright, we are back after lunch. And we were, when we let y'all go, we was going to bleed the brakes. And we had been working on it, and they would not bleed. And that's because we messed up. I didn't realize it. But the bleed screw on these things, you see where the bleed screw is on the caliper? That is supposed to go on top and not the bottom, because it won't bleed if that bleeder screw is underneath and not on top. So we've got to swap. Is that gonna work? Yeah, we've got to swap this caliper and put it on the other side, and put that caliper on this side, and then bleed the brakes, and we'll be good to go. So we're gonna do that real fast and be right back. Everything. Yeah. All right, we are back. We got the caliper swapped around. We took this one off of this side and put it on that side, and vice versa. And we've got them bled now, so they actually work, right, Cody?
Mostly.
It feels like they work. So we've got that. Now we're gonna put the front tires on, lower the front, and jack up the back, and replace the axle with the new one. We're gonna replace that one axle and lift it. So let's get on with it. Yeah. All right, we've got the front lowered. This thing looks so much taller. That looks awesome, Cody.
No, it looks dumb.
Well, small now. Yeah, the tires are too small now. But it still looks awesome. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I'll lift mine when I need new tires, which may be never.
Just lift the front.
Because, I mean, Cody, yours is next. Those tires are going to last for a while. Oh my gosh, it's tall. I have to get...
A lift for mine's probably more expensive.
I don't know, Cody.
Probably is.
Yours would be taller if the shocks weren't blowed out. Wow, that looks awesome. Let's do the back. We got the back up. Cody's sitting on top of it. This is going to be with the lift. You see how high the tires are? They're about 6 inches off the ground. So once it's lifted, these tires, like with the jack in the same position, the tires should be touching the floor. Not actually, I'm being stupid. Alright.
You are stupid.
I am stupid.
You are stupid.
I am. If you look up stupid in the dictionary, there'll be a picture of me. Bet you didn't know that one, Cody.
Actually.
One of them ran over there. These wheels are heavy.
Are you sure it's not the air?
Alright. We're going to replace this axle.
No, we're replacing another axle.
Now we're replacing this axle.
No, it's the one on the other side.
This one!
No, it's the one on the other side.
Look, this one's busted.
Shut up. Oh my gosh.
That boot's busted and it's disgusting up in there. And it was popping. It's not popping anymore, but it was popping.
It would.
But
if you drive it more, it would pop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that new axle on there. Put the lift up there. And we will be good to go.
Line.
Alright, in the last hour, we've been trying to get this axle out. And we finally got the old one out, and they were all rusted up. So we knocked the other one out, cleaned it up, and anti-seized it. That way next time it'll be easier. But, hold up, Cody. Let's compare this axle to the old one. Which the old one's broken now because we broke the end off of it. But that axle shaft, like, the new one is way...
Tell the difference, but they're quite a bit. There's quite a bit of difference.
The new one's a good bit bigger than the old one. And, yeah, this is the East Lake axle. East Lake axle, if you're watching this, sponsor me, please. But anyways, we're going to shove this thing in there and put it all back together and work on the lift.
Hey, meow meow.
There's your meow meow.
Pick it up, get it straight. There you go.
Hold up.
Twist it.
Alright, yeah. Come on, Cody, it's going. There you go. Come on. There you go.
There it is.
Alright. Now we've got anti-seize axles.
Further down.
This side.
Okay.
Suspension squishes the further out the tires are.
Okay, now if you do get some offset wheels, then it'll be fine.
Where are your other
I might put some spacers on those. Alright, we got the four-wheeler done. The back's lifted. It is stupid tall. And my wide tires almost rub the springs.
They do.
It's insane.
All the way.
The axle angles are about 25 degrees.
Look,
Oh
it
my-
rubs.
Well, don't pick it up! That's stupid. And the front's lifted. It sits higher in the back than the front.
It did that before.
Right, it did that before. But anyways, it is finished. We got the K&N air filter in it. We got lift on the back, lift on the front. And we've got the new disc brakes on the front. They might work. Who knows? Alright, yeah. I think that is the end of this video. We will probably go ride it one day. I don't want to ride today. I'm sorry, I don't want to ride today.
Fine. Stay that way.
But anyways, that is the end of this video. Does any of y'all have something to say?
You're a sissy.
Should have left it like it was before, and the brakes need to work, because I don't think they do. Maybe they'll work.
Maybe. We'll see. Alright, that is the end of this video. Actually, yeah, that is the end of this video. It would be awesome if y'all could help us get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That is our goal. So if y'all would please hit the like button and smash the subscribe button. Tell everyone you know to subscribe to this channel, please. Because that is our goal, is to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And we'll have some kind of giveaway. It may not be huge, but we're going to do some kind of giveaway when we get to 1,000 subscribers. So, anyways, that's the end of this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.